We've been together for 12 years, but I was sober never. I feel like I drug him even worse down with me. He wasn't in that bad a shape when we met, but I just continued to drag him and let the devil drag us down. And then I got a DUI. I've been to jail tons of times before that, but that time was different. It just so happened to be the anniversary week of when my first husband and mom had died. So I said, okay, I'm done, and I tried to hang myself in the jail. Yeah, even though I knew in my heart that I was not going to heaven, that I didn't think, that I just thought hell had to, I knew it couldn't be, but I was just not saying it can't be as bad as the hell you're living in right here. Of course, they found me and then they put me in a cell, a suicide cell, all by myself for 7 days. I didn't talk to another human being. I would sit there awake and I would think about how one day, all the things I was going to testify to when I finally got to go to church and when I finally got to do, be where I wanted to be and all the people I was going to help. That's what I would lay there in my head at night and imagine what got me through those tough days in that jail cell. I thought I had done too much. I thought I had gone too far. But he showed me he was not done with me. So I went to treatment and I got out on a Thursday and I went to church that Sunday and I gave my life back to God and I said, okay, Lord, here I am.
I told her that we just had to break up then because I had no intention of straightening up. She informed me, she said, no, we're not breaking up. I promised her that I'd come to see her get baptized. I could tell you the first word our pastor said, but I do know this. The Lord slung me up against the wall, so to speak, in my terms. I didn't do no rehab, I didn't do no 12-step program. I took a few steps to the altar. It felt like Jesus sat down on the couch beside me and put his arm around me and he said, that's what I want out of you. He said, you go out there and you tell them. He said, because you can reach people the pastor can't reach.
My kids, they're now 22 and 20, but they never seen me sober a day in their life until they were 18 and 16 years old. That was the hardest part. But my sister gave birth to him, but she's not in a good place. I said he's our second chance baby because it's an amazing experience to get to start all over and raise one in the house of God. Yeah. And what a blessing he's been. And we didn't know we needed him, but the Lord did.
I want to thank you guys for sharing your story with us, but today's not just about sharing your story. Today is about being a blessing to you guys. Thanks to some of our friends at Pediatric, Dentistry, and Orthodontics of Chattanooga. I want you guys to look right behind you and look at all that you and your family are going to get to experience this Christmas. Each one of those presents are for you.
What? Are you sure there's probably other people that need one of those?
Every single one of those are going home with you guys today.